Well, this week's episode of Raiders Sports Block starts off with boys volleyball. No question, a young team after losing 12 to graduation just last year. The Raiders have competed well, though, jumping out to a 4-2 record. Playing their fourth game in 5 days, though, Wellesley would have a tough time in a Bay State Conference matchup on Friday with the Framingham Flyers. Close match here in the first set as the 5-1 Flyers hold a 7-5 lead when Cayman Cushing looks for another Flyers point to add on, but Ryan Knoll stuffs a kill for the Raiders instead. Later, a great sequence here as both teams go back and forth, no one wanting to relinquish the points, until Ryan Knoll again lays it down and a diving Bryce Cushing cannot counter. Wellesley's down 9-8. Very next play and Dylan Horrican records the kill, and for the moment, we are tied up here at 9. After Framingham takes the lead here, we are again still in the first, now locked in at 21. Dylan Horrigan's laser shot somehow gets returned by Nick Chin. Andrew Lowe with the answer, but Flyers Ethan Wong sets up the shot perfectly for Kelvin Rivera. Rivera slams in the nasty kill, putting Framingham up for good this time. The Flyers take the first match by the score 25-21. So to the second set we go, Framingham again with the early lead, this time up 6-3, before Wellesley is able to take advantage of some of their miscues, and tie it up here at 8 apiece. So on the next serve by Charlie Bolton, Flyers answer with the return, but Ryan Knoll places the shot perfectly out of anyone's reach. The points go to Wellesley, now up 9-8. And Ryan Knoll keeps the offense moving as a back-to-back kill just gets past J.P. Nery's fingertips, and the Raiders hold a 2-point lead, 10-8, momentarily. Deeper into the second match, though, Kelvin Rivera helps Framingham retake the lead with multiple resounding kills, as he can clearly soar high on the court. And forcing a Raiders timeout, Flyers lead 20-17. Coming out of that timeout, though, Raiders respond with quality serves by Charlie Bolton that help get the aces they need to tie it up once again here at 20 even, and would even go up by a point with a clutch one from Jan Nowak. But Framingham would grab that momentum immediately back, scoring the next 5 unanswered to take the second set by the same score, 25-21. Junior Kelvin Rivera records a solid game for himself as the Flyers pull away fast in the third as well, winning 25-16, with Rivera recording a stellar 21 kills for himself, helping Framingham earn their 6th victory of the season and solidify a 3-0 sweep over the Wellesley Raiders, as the Raiders fall to 4-3. Well, after 3 games were already postponed, the Raiders girls lacrosse were finally able to host their season home opener on Friday at Sprague Field, facing off against the Wildcats of Weymouth. With a somewhat different look with a new head coach, Michelle Cook, the Raiders would return plenty of their offensive weapons, though, like Sophie Vernon, Corinna Garfield, and Kylie Noonan. Having their playoff hopes cut short last year in the first round, Wellesley would have even extra motivation with their senior co-captain Cecily Doctor back after missing all of last season due to injury. So Raiders get right to attacking the net early here in the first half, already holding a 3-spot lead just minutes into the opening frame. Wanting more, though, with speed downfield, Cecily Doctor connects with Sophie Vernon, netting her 2nd goal already. And then Vernon with the feed pass to Caroline Bradley, as Bradley's quick stick goal gives Raiders a 6-goal edge before Wildcats have even attempted a shot on goal. Things just continue to not go Weymouth's way here as they get a stop, but Caroline Aliari knocks the ball out of Riley O'Sullivan's stick, scooping up the loose ball, and Aliari sinks in the shot easily, 9-0 Wellesley. We're still here in the first half, and after Cecily Doctor's empty net restart goal gives Raiders the double-digit 10-goal lead, Weymouth finally gets a great scoring chance here. Earning a restart after drawing contact, Katie Conway ground balls it past Carly Boyle, putting an end to the shutout, but by then it's a 9-goal deficit, too big for the Wildcats, or really any team, to come back from. So coming out of a huge 11-1 halftime lead, Wellesley still has another half to play. Though it's safe to say this one is already over, with a big lead it gives a great chance to see what young talent a team has. And getting valuable minutes in the second half is freshman Grace Ahonen, as Ahonen scores not just 1 goal, getting her teammates excited, but 2 in the game. In net, Carly Boyle does a solid job all game defending the net and being aggressive defensively, only allowing that restart goal earlier in the first half. If there were any questions if these Raiders would be affected by a late start to the season, I think it's safe to say this game was the resounding answer. Led by 5 goals from Sophie Vernon and a hat trick by Cecily Doctor, the Raiders crushed the Wildcats 17-1. 1 up, 1 down for Wellesley as they go on the road back-to-back for their next 2 matchups before it's right back here at Sprague on Thursday. Well, that does it for this week's episode of Raiders Sports Block. Thanks for watching. Wellesley Media gives you the coverage you need to catch up on all Raiders highlights. Check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube channel under Wellesley Media Corporation, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.